What's up, YouTube? Today I will be doing an unboxing on the new iPad mini from Apple. So let's get started. Okay, so here we have the iPad mini, which obviously I've already took off the plastic and everything. I did get this for Christmas. Now, a story behind this iPad mini before we actually start getting into it is my parents got it at Best Buy, and actually they didn't think that they had any there. Well, the Best Buy workers didn't think that they had any there. So they actually had to go in the back, and they did find one last iPad mini, which is black, and this is the one that we're seeing. So on the front of it, you obviously got the iPad mini, the Apple logo, iPad mini, Apple logo, and the iPad mini. If we flip it over to the back here, you will see that I got the 32 gigabyte Wi-Fi black version. So let's go ahead and open this up. And the first thing that you guys are going to see when you open it up is the iPad mini. So we're going to actually take it out and set it aside. So obviously everything is already off of it since I did get it for Christmas. This is almost like my iPhone 5 unboxing. So let's take a look at the front of the iPad and the back of the iPad, and now we will set it just over here. So the first thing that we are going to take a look at is our literature packet. So let's go ahead and open our literature up. I'm actually going to keep it nice and organized here. So the first thing that you will find in your literature packet is the quick start guide, which is actually just a little card now, so it's kind of funny. Your Apple info and your fairly large Apple stickers. So that all comes in your info stuff. So we will put that back inside our literature packet. Or back, yeah. So I do that. Let's start talking about some of the new features of the iPad mini. So here we go, back to the box. So the first thing that we're going to look at is the 5-watt power adapter, which is exactly like the iPhone's. The iPad 4th generation ships with the new 12-watt power adapter, but with the iPad mini, all you need is this small one. And then obviously we do have our Lightning to USB cable to charge the iPhone or the iPad mini with. So that's all that is in the box. So let's go ahead and set it to the side, and let's set our cables and stuff to the side, and let's get into the iPad mini. Now the first thing that I do want to recognize, that I do want to talk about, is the iPad mini does not have a Retina screen. So that is actually a drawback that some people do not like about this new iPad. Now let's flip it over to the back before we start taking a look at the front. So on the back here, you have that kind of slate looking back, and this Apple logo and iPad down here is polished into the metal. You have your 5 megapixel 1080p iSight camera on the back as well. And on the side right over here, we have our mute rotation lock, whatever you have there, and our volume rocker. And on this side, we do not actually have anything. So on the top here, we have our sleep-wake button, our microphone, and our headphone jack. And along the bottom, we will find our stereo speakers on each side of the Lightning connector, and we will also have our Lightning connector. On the front of the iPad, you will see your home button that you'll always find, and your new 720 megapixel iSight camera with the ambient light sensor right next to it, which with most Apple devices you cannot see the light sensor, but with this you can see it pretty well. Now with the iPad mini, it is something new that you can hold this in one hand, as you see right here. Some YouTubers have said that they've got big hands. Well, I got normal sized hands, and it fits in my hand pretty good. So, anyways, this iPad is, so far it looks like a nice iPad. It is actually a funny story with this new iPad mini is that Apple did say that they would never make a 7-inch tablet, but I guess that that's still true to their word, because this tablet is not 7 inches, it is 7.9 inches. Now, normally I don't have any other iPad to compare this with, because this is my first iPad, and so yeah. So I have been watching videos of the iPad, and normally the iPad does have a bigger bezel to it, but the iPad mini does have a smaller bezel to it due to that one-hand capability deal that you have. So, anyways, I already got all my stuff set up, so let's go ahead and unlock the screen. And there you go. Here is your iPad mini, and it is a very nice tablet in my opinion. So, obviously, it is a nice tablet, but remember, it does not have a Retina screen, which doesn't bother me that much that it doesn't have a Retina screen. I'm just really enjoying this tablet, and so far I am pleased with the work of Apple and the iPad mini. I actually do need to go mess with it for a little bit, and then I'd actually be able to tell you guys what I really do think of it, but my first impressions are very good. Something that Apple promoted with the iPad mini was that it is as thin as a pencil. So let's take a look at the side right here, and let's put a pencil, and it really is about the width of a pencil, about the length of a pencil too. So as you see right there, the pencil will cover the whole iPad. Now, something that is a downside to this anodized finish for the black iPad mini, and the same thing goes with the iPhone 5, is this back will tend to scratch, and it'll reveal the raw aluminum underneath of the iPad mini. So that's something that you may want to be careful with. That is why with the black one that you're going to have to be extra careful with it. But other than that, the design of the iPad mini is excellent. You also have on the side right here your nice chamfered edge, which we did see this on the iPod Touch 5th generation, and also the iPhone, but on the iPad mini and on this bigger device like this, it just looks really nice. So yeah. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my video on the brand new iPad mini, and right here you can kind of get a different sense of how it fits in my hand, and I hope you guys really did enjoy this. And you really can use this with one hand, but I recommend not to. So anyways, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe to VRHammond65, and I will see you guys in my next video.